great. How are you?
I'm very well. So you tell me, from your point of view, what would you say or how would you describe love as a Gen Z?
Okay, as a Gen Z, I would describe love as a feeling, like, yes, a feeling that you express towards someone, not just ordinary, a special someone that you enjoy being with, enjoy doing things with, being yourself around the person, having to relate naturally. You don't have to do so much to just, enjoy your company. So basically, love is like a feeling that you express towards a very special person that you enjoy being yourself around.
Is this
Yes.
what you will say is, let's say you have a chemistry with a person?
Sorry, come again.
Is it what you will call as chemistry? You have a chemistry with the person. Let's say there's a chemistry between the two of you with what you're describing.
Okay. Okay, so yes, there's a bit of chemistry in there because if there's no chemistry, you cannot really bond with the person. So the chemistry has to be there, but it goes a little beyond that.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's exciting to know. Mandy, what do you think? What would you describe love? To you, what does love mean to you? Lee says chemistry, physics, and biology. But Mandy, what does it mean to you?
I think love is
Mandy, can we see
deciding
your
to.
face?
Hey, I'll turn my camera for just 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. It's not fair that I'm the only one whose face you guys can see. It
Can
would
you
have
see
been
me
great to
now?
see you all whilst we have the conversation. It would be great to see your faces.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, I can see you, Sydney. Thank you. Please stay on. Don't go.
Do your phone.
Mandy, I can see you. Please, you guys, don't go. Let's unmute. Let's have a conversation. It's not like I'm not like a headmistress and students having a conversation. Please, I beg you. Let's see your faces. Let's make this fun. Asantwa, can we see your face?
Hey, please.
I roped Asantwa in, whether she likes it or not. I've been looking for her. Okay, Genevieve, can we see your face? Tell us in your opinions what's love. We want to see your faces, so please let us see your faces. Asantwa, what does love mean to you? How? Asantwa, wait, are you a Gen Z?
Hey, and it's a idea, my baby. Munkawa.
I can relate, but that's okay. Asantwa, tell us, how do you describe love?
Hey. But can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so I would say love is. I won't say love is a feeling, though, because we have to show love towards each and everyone. But love comes in different forms. That's maybe showing love to your neighbor, showing love to your maybe your husband, your boyfriend.
Okay,
so we have
context,
different kind of love.
In this context, we are talking about relationships and love.
Relationship.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Please, don't be whining left and right and then laugh to your neighbor. You know, you and I know what I'm talking about. But not to catch you off, but Mandy was saying something. Mandy.
It's just me.
Yeah, Mandy, you were saying something before I'm talking more.
Yeah, I was saying that I think love is like choosing to show up for someone over and over again and then accepting someone for who they are, accepting their like perfections and imperfections and choosing to be with them, whether friend, relationship or anything, no matter what. Yeah, I think that's love.
Right. All right. So I think at the beginning of this conversation, we should have all chose made a pledge to be candid, because guess what? This is Candid Chat with Jackie. So Skepta, are you in a relationship? Skepta. Francisca, are you in a relationship? Oh, can you unmute, please? Priscilla.
Skepta, reply.
Sydney, you tell me, are you in a relationship?
Please, I'm not in a relationship.
Have you been in a relationship before? Don't worry, your mommy is not watching. Your parents are not watching. Your pastor, your youth pastor is not watching.
Oh
Guys,
yes,
can you
yes.
unmute so that we
I've
can
been
have
in
this
one before.
conversation, please? Okay, I just want to know from your point of view what a healthy relationship looks like for you. What would you say is a healthy relationship? So back to the times when you were dating, what would you say is a healthy relationship? Mandy, you can go ahead. Priscilla is not talking. Priscilla.
I think a healthy relationship is broad. It's not having to. It's a lot of things. I think it's not having to worry when your partner is not around, or it's not having to maybe have a toxic partner, or not having to have some trauma. You see, people have traumas from their past relationship, and then they bring it into any relationship that they end up going into. So those kinds of things, I think when those things are well managed, because sometimes you can't completely get rid of it. So when those things are well managed, I think that's what a healthy relationship is.
Mandy, you talked about toxic relationships, and sometimes people carry baggages from their previous relationships into the new ones. What should I see? What should I see to be able to say that this is a toxic relationship, and so I don't want to be in a relationship with this kind of person because of maybe some toxic traits the person would have showed in your view? What are toxic? What's toxic anyway?
Oh, toxic is anything that I'll say anything negative, anything negative. And I feel like it all boils down to communication, because when you're with someone, or when you're getting to know someone and you don't communicate with the person well, you end up going into a relation or getting into a relationship with the person, and then by the time you realize, you are seeing a lot of surprises. But when you get to know someone, like, oh, this is how I grew up, this is how I think, this is my mindset. Someone who said that, oh, when I was growing up, my dad used to beat my mom, so that's what I used to see as a kid. So in their minds, it's normal and all that, and that's toxic. That's not right. So those kinds of things, once you have those kinds of conversations with the person before you get into the relationship, you should be able to avoid, not all the time, but most of the time, you should be able to avoid some of those things. Yes.
Wow.
So that's what I think.
Agri says if she bills you too much, she is toxic. Hey, Sydney, do you agree that if the girl bills you too much, she is toxic?
That's not toxic, I think.
Oh no, that's not being toxic. Oh.
That's not being
I mean,
toxic.
if you like the no. I mean, if you like the person, you just go all out for her. So
Okay. As in, you will spend the money. Is
oh yes,
Kepsa on this call? I want to hear from you. What would you say is a toxic relationship?
Okay, so I feel toxic relationship depends on the individual, because something that might be toxic for you might not be toxic to me. Just as maybe Jaden said that if she bills too much, it's toxic. So I feel it depends on the individual. I feel when the person is doing something that hurts you and you complain, the person is still doing it and it's affecting your mental health.
Hey, mental health.
That's being toxic.
I would have been very surprised if none of you mentioned mental health in the first 20 minutes of this conversation, because I hear that Gen Z's and mental health. Nee says mental health. No, what has mental health got to do with Gen Z's? Francisca, Francisca, what would you say is a toxic relationship?
Okay, so I think I would agree with what Skepta said. So once the relationship is not I mean, relationships are meant to be enjoyed, whether good or bad, as in like good times or in bad times. They are meant to be enjoyed. It's not supposed to hurt you. You're not supposed to be crying. You're not supposed to be. So once it starts draining you mentally, and the individual knows that whatever I'm doing to this person is going to hurt the person, but goes on to do it, then you realize that no, that's a huge red flag and it's toxic, because you're supposed to feel happy regardless of maybe good times or bad times. But once it's something that the person does to intentionally hurt you so that you feel in a certain way, your mental health becomes sort of unstable, then yes, I'll say that that is toxic.
Okay. Okay. Nee says, why are people looking for Rocky? I don't understand. Okay, Nee. But Priscilla, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I've been waiting to
Okay.
speak.
Okay. Yes, I've been looking for you. Priscilla, I've been looking for you everywhere. I've been
I've
calling
been
you
right
Priscilla,
here.
Priscilla, Priscilla. You don't mind me. But what would you say is a toxic relationship from your point of view?
Okay, so a toxic relationship is the direct opposite of a healthy relationship. So, what does a healthy relationship looks like? It's a relationship where there's respect, where both partners respect each other, where there's commitment, where there's honesty, communication, where boundaries are respected. And in a healthy relationship, love feels safe and secure. There's no anxiety or ambiguity. And Mandy mentioned communication. I think that is so important. In a healthy relationship, both partners communicate clearly, no form of ambiguity. And then in a healthy relationship as well, both partners are emotionally aware, they're emotionally intelligent, and so they can communicate their feelings and manage conflict or whatever that presents them in the relationship. So now a toxic relationship is the opposite, as I mentioned. So a relationship where there's disrespect, there's honesty, there's lack of accountability, inconsistency. I'm big on this one. Your actions,
Inconsistency.
yes, your words must match your actions. You can't be saying I love you and then your actions do not show love. Yes.
Nee
In a
and
toxic
Agri should be
relationship,
careful in the comment section.
H.
Yeah, right?
in a
Like,
toxic relationship, yeah. Can I go on?
yeah, please go on.
Yes. So in a toxic relationship, boundaries are not respected. And this is like a very big red flag that young people should look out. In a toxic relationship, there's gaslighting. I'm sure everybody knows that. And then
Everybody,
this
we
one
don't
is
know
very
gaslighting. Please, what's gaslighting?
okay. So gaslighting is when maybe your partner or somebody has wronged you, and then instead of apologizing, they make you feel like it's your fault, or they make you rethink that, oh, maybe what he did wasn't bad. Maybe I'm the one overthinking. Maybe, maybe that's not really. Maybe I'm the one who is wrong. You see, you begin to question yourself when clearly they are the ones in the wrong. In a toxic relationship, they don't apologize. So basically, I think these are like the top
Okay.
things for.
Sydney, tell me from your point of view, what do you think is a toxic relationship? Do you even agree with everything that Priscilla has said? Hi, Sydney.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. So, in your point of view, what's a toxic relationship? Do you agree with what Priscilla said?
So me personally, I haven't have an experience. I haven't been in a relationship before, so I wouldn't know what a
Hey,
toxic
Sydney.
relationship is. You get
Sydney.
it?
Sydney, did you say you've never been in a relationship before?
You're lying.
Yo, Sydney, if you've never been in a relationship before, then this one there is under it is 18. What's that thing called? If you've not been in a relationship before, the I don't know what's going on, but everyone is saying you are telling lies. But anyway, it's okay. It's okay. So, is there a rule in dating for Gen Zs that maybe millennials would not know about, that you want to just tell us something small? Is there a rule for you guys, like for Gen Zs, that millennials would not know about? Is there anything like that at all? Mandy.
Um, I don't think there's a rule, but I feel like the millennials and the Gen Zs have different perspectives on dating. So maybe not a rule per se, but just different perspectives.
Mm,
Yeah.
well, okay. Now, this is another thing I would like to find out. Do labels in relationships still matter? Or you guys just go with the flow for Gen Zs? Like, once let's say you meet someone, you like the person, just go with the flow. Francisca, are you there?
I'm here.
Do labels matter in your relationships? Or let's say you
Oh
meet
yes, yes.
someone.
It does matter.
Oh, it does matter.
Okay, so you don't ever go with the flow.
It
Kiki, are you
does.
there?
It really does.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Kiki, I want to hear from you.
Wow.
Do
Oh
labels matter?
yes, I think they do matter because you can't just say you've seen someone and you like the person. You guys are just going with the flow. Before
Oh,
you
but
realize you are just like something in the relationship and you don't know about it.
You bab. Uwe mukra no ye fa wechi na
Exactly. How
unfile
much
go.
no, Sydney said he's not dating. He's not in a relationship. So how does he know these things? Sydney, you say you are not dating. You've
No,
never
no,
been
no.
in
I
a
have
relationship
friends.
with
I
someone.
have friends who are in a relationship. Who are
So
in a
they've been
relationship.
bringing you the
That's why.
past questions to study.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so do you know why I asked about this labels thing? Someone is asking what are labels. It's like saying that we are in a relationship with this person, so this person is your boyfriend, or that person is your girlfriend, or it's a matter of situationships. So Agri is saying that, I want to read this comment. Agri is saying that she will say, I did not ask you to do all that for me. So you need to label it so that it's not a situationship. Priscilla, do you have anything to say about situationships and labels? And please come down to our level
Okay.
when you are explaining.
Okay, so another word for label, I would use relationship should be defined. So I'll use the word definition instead of label. So you can like someone, you can vibe with them, you can talk every day, and then you don't just assume that this person is my boyfriend. As long as the person hasn't asked you to be my girlfriend, to be his girlfriend, and then you haven't accepted, you cannot assume because assumptions are very deadly. And somebody may like you but may not be willing to commit. So
Okay.
situationships are very deadly, and you may find yourself in, if you are not very self-aware and if you are not able to identify the signs early, you may be in there thinking that, oh, you're in a relationship, and then before you know it, your heart is broken. So it's very important to define. You need to
Oh.
ask very important questions. If you like the person, don't wait. So the mistake some people make is they wait, they just sit and wait. Um, there's a way you can communicate that you are interested in the person. I'm not saying ladies should start asking guys out, but your body language and
No, but
I
can't
mean your
ladies
action.
speak? Can Priscilla speak more on
Well,
situationships with examples? Priscilla, have you been in this situation before? Have you been in a
yes,
situationship before?
I have, and it's not pleasant.
So what happened exactly? Do you mind sharing?
Okay, so I'll just speak in general, but everything I've said is I'm speaking like from personal experience.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think it's just a time waster because you really don't know what you are doing. You think you like the person, and I'm saying that the person may also like you, but they may not be willing to commit. So as long as maybe they just like you around, they just like your company, they like talking to you, maybe they are just flirting with you, but then you probably have taken a World Cup. But they're talking to somebody, they're talking to several other people. I mean, they are probably even in another relationship, and so you are losing. So it's very important to ask the right questions and don't wait too long. Don't stay in a situation for too long before you're like, so what am I doing here? What are we? Ask the questions and what are we doing?
What are
Where
we
are we
doing? That
going?
question. What are we doing?
Exactly.
And what
What
are
are
we?
we? Who are we?
What are we?
Exactly. Otherwise, you're going to be in there for I don't know how long. And please don't do that to yourself.
Mandy, have you been in a situationship before? Or do
No,
you
I've
know
never been
someone
in
who
a
has been?
situation before.
Do you know someone who has been in a situationship before?
Yes, I do.
What did the person share their experience with you? What did they say it looked like?
It didn't look good at all because as we were discussing earlier, there was no label, and then there was like a whole back and forth, and then they were doing everything that like people who are in a relationship do, and in the end it didn't work out because it's like when the topic of what's next for us comes up, then there's no clear answer and all that, and there was a lot of time wasting and all, so it didn't really go well. Yeah.
Wow. So it's I think one thing I'm picking from the Priscilla's submission and your submission is that there should be a clear definition of what we are doing. Once there's that chemistry that you talk every day, if you're not careful, you confuse it with this person likes me as much as I like this person. But by the time you realize, you'll be the only person in the relationship, and the other person may not be so much enthused about you. But Francisca, have you ever been in a situationship before? Or do you know someone who's been in a situationship before? Hi, Franca. Or Skepta.
Hi, sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Yeah, I was asking if you've ever been in a situationship before, or you know someone who's been in that situation before.
Oh no, I don't know anyone, and I haven't been in that situation before. But then, I'll say that Gen Z's okay. So it depends on the person because some people are okay with not labeling the relationship. They enjoy. Oh, let's go out. He's buying me stuff. It's not anything. It's we are just cool. Some are just scared of taking the decision to be committed. So they enjoy being in those situations. So it depends on the person. Somebody may want to clearly label the relationship that you are in, give the boundaries, give the rules, sort of. Some too want to be in the situationship because they just want to be there and they are not ready for commitment. So for Gen Zs, it depends on the person. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Francisca, because I love this perspective because I know that people also don't want to necessarily put a definition or a label on the relationship, whatsoever relationship it is they have. They don't want to define it because then they say that it becomes too stiff. That means that you have to do what boyfriends do. You have to do what girlfriends do. So they'll rather go with the flow. But that's okay. Asantua, what do you think about situationships?
For me, I've seen someone going through that particular thing before, and it really break the lady. So I had a friend back in SHS, and she was seeing this person like they were a friend, just normal friend, and one thing led to the other, and also a lot of things happened. To her, they were in a relationship, but to the guy, we are just friends.
Oh.
So at the end, one of my friends asked her to go and ask the guy what define what they are having. So one day she has to go to the guy and ask, and the guy laughed about it, and it was so funny at the same time, and it was so sad at the same time.
Wow.
So at the end, she has to go home, for some time, because she said the guy was his first. That was it. And
I think I have a true story to share on this situation.
Yeah, so it was that bad. It was really, really bad.
Yeah. And I think it's even worse. It's even worse when the person, the other partner, leads you on. You see, sometimes you would think that
that's how it happened, though.
Yeah. You think that both of you are like into each other.
Yes.
But then in my case, so today I'm the scapegoat. In my case, I was led on by the person. The person was not feeling me as much as
you are feeling.
I was feeling the person. And so at the end of the day, I was brokenhearted. And he was like, there was nothing happening here in the first place. So why would you be brokenhearted? But that's okay. Agri is saying that Jackie get brokenhearted. You don't know. You don't know. But let's see, what are some pressures do young people, like women especially, face in relationships? But before that, Ishmael is saying assumption is the root cause of every problem. So in this case, assumption is the root cause of every broken heart. In my case, I got broken heart when the person didn't even know that they were in a relationship with me. But that's okay. So for women, Priscilla, I want to come to you. What are some pressures but Priscilla, are you in a relationship at all? Claudia, why are you on Priscilla's case? Like, can you let the girl be? Priscilla, I want to hear from you. What are some pressures you think that women go through? Ishmael, let me invite you to the conversation so you can share a few thoughts. Priscilla, or I should take it from Ishmael's point of view rather. What pressures you think women put themselves through? Caleb, when I call out on him, he doesn't respond. So Ishmael, tell me, you are in a relationship.
Oh, I'm here.
Tell me, what are some pressures you see women putting themselves through to keep a relationship together, from your point of view?
You're asking me a question that a woman is supposed to answer, but
no, I want to know from your point of view where you stand. What do you see?
It depends on whoever is in the relationship.
Too much pressure.
It depends on whoever is in the relationship. So for me, I'm not in a relationship expecting something, or expecting my woman or whoever I'm in the relationship with, so expecting my woman to, put pressure on herself to provide for me, or put pressure on herself to make me happy. It's the little things that you do that makes me happy. So maybe you check up on me. I say, if you want me to fall in love with you, you just give me food. But please, I have a girlfriend, so if you give me food stuff, I'll not go fall in love with you.
I hope your girlfriend is taking notes, and she's writing it somewhere.
The little things, you just give me food. Put tom-tom on my table stuff when I'm not there. When I see the tom-tom with a swan with, I'll fall in love for you. Yes. But please, I have a girlfriend, so don't come and do that. Because if you do that, I won't far. I'm taken. I'm off the market.
Okay, over here. Caleb, tell me, what are some pressures do you see girls putting on themselves just to hold a relationship together? Skepta.
Yeah, hello. Jackie, can you come again?
I said, from where you stand, from your point of view, what are some pressures do you see women putting on themselves? In this case, girls put on themselves just to keep a relationship together. What are some of the things they do that you feel like, are you not putting so much pressure on yourself, you this young girl? Tell from your point of view.
Yeah, some from my point of view, I feel some girls feel like they're not enough for their boyfriend. They feel maybe.
I can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying that some girls feel like they're not enough for their boyfriend, that maybe my guy likes me a certain way, big or slim or some way, somehow, and they tend to do things in order to meet the expectation that they're assuming. Sometimes the guy is okay with how you look, how you act, how you are, but assumptions make them think, oh, he wants me in this way, he wants me to dress like this. Even though it's against your values, you tend to do that just to please him, and you end up losing the person because you thought the person was interested in this kind of things and you were wrong.
Wow.
So yeah, so sometimes girls get it wrong and assume that maybe all guys like thick girls, or all guys like girls who dress hot or something. But sometimes genuinely they want a simple person to love. So yeah, some girls get it. They assume things without asking their boyfriends or their guys how they actually feel.
So between girls and boys, who do you see them putting so much pressure on themselves to make their relationship work?
Girls. The girls.
The girls. Sydney, what are some of the things you see? But guys, please, if you join the live, kindly tap on your screens and then like double tap on your screens. I want to get to 10K likes if that's possible. Please help me get there. Yes, Sydney. So you were saying. Hi, Sydney.
I was saying the girls. Yeah, hello.
Okay, so you think girls put more pressure on themselves. What are some of the things you see that makes you believe that it's girls who put pressure on themselves?
So, first of all, for all you know, maybe the guy isn't like into you as like the way you see it. Maybe he feels like, oh, maybe we are just friends, but you have rather like read meaning into the kind of like relationship you have with the guy. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
I think I do. Okay.
Yes,
So
please.
now let's move to the ladies. Kiki, are you there? Kiki, are you on the call? Are you still tuned in? But whilst we get Kiki to join, Mandy, tell me, what are some of the things that you girls do to put pressure on yourself just to hold a relationship together?
Okay, so I feel like my gender, sometimes we are some way because everyone's relationship is different, right? But let's say I see my friends post on social media, her man on her birthday, her man did a hotel decoration, took her to Dubai, did this and this and this and that. And then maybe as I'm with my boyfriend, I start putting pressure on him, or giving him attitude because he has never done that for me, or my birthday is upcoming and then he's not planning on doing maybe the exact same thing and all that. But I feel like everyone's relationship is different, so we shouldn't like look at what other people are doing in their relationships and emulate, unless they are good things, of course. But if you know the strength of your partner, I don't think you should look at another person's relationship and then try to force it on your partner, or say that, oh, this is what is going on in another person's relationship, so like it has to be the same for us. And then people even break up with their partners all because of these kinds of things. So I feel like the social media thing is also a really big factor, like when it comes to putting pressure on partners and all that. Yeah.
Wow. Now that Valentine's Day is next week, Saturday, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fuss about it. But Kiki, tell me, what are some of the things that young girls do to put pressure on themselves in their relationships?
I totally agree with what Mandy just said. Because for all you know, maybe your boyfriend is not planning to do anything big for you, but because you've seen that on social, as you said, on social media, somebody has done something, they are going to Dubai, they get money, bouquets, and trips, and all that. You start showing some stupid attitude to your boyfriend, but maybe he doesn't have that kind of capacity. He wants to do the little things for you, maybe get you a simple cake or get you a book or
Maybe
something, but maybe you want it too big, so you just be messing your whole relationship up just because of something.
Wow.
But then, hello. But then
Yeah,
you
Sydney,
knew
go
the guy
ahead.
could. You knew the guy couldn't do all these things for you, and he still went in for you. Oh,
As
Exactly.
for that one, maybe she has high hopes though. She has high hopes from what her friends are doing or what she's seeing online. That is why she's giving pressure. But if you know what your guy is or how much he has, you wouldn't be putting pressure on him like that because you know that, oh, at least he
I
does
won't
the little things, but
respect
not too much.
And even some
it.
girls who go in for the guy knowing very well that the guy can't do all that, right? But their friends who come, hey, so since you started dating, your boyfriend has not even done this and that for you, hey. So the
Yes,
pressure from some
exactly.
of
Then
the
they'll be
friends,
putting peer pressure on you. Then you feel like,
yeah.
hey, for me to have to get a guy that will do this for me so that I can also show up to my friends.
Yeah. Priscilla, what do you think? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm just agreeing to everything that they have said. Social media, friends, and I like what Caleb said as well about sometimes the ladies compromise just to please their partner. So they'll put their values aside and then do something just to please their partner. So what I will also add would be probably maybe they are listening to wrong information from other people, and maybe those people are not even being realistic, but
Yeah.
they listen and they're like, oh, okay, maybe I can get my partner to do this or that, but that's not even reality. And
Okay.
everything we see on social media is not real. So if you want to live your life by what you see, then I'm sure that you are getting ready for a shipwreck. Yeah, that's what
Well,
I'll add.
well. So in this case, do you think that we should keep our relationships private, or we should let people see what we've got and display it online? What do you think? Do you think that we should invite the world
I
into our
would
business?
private.
Okay, Francisca, yeah, go ahead. Do you think relationships should be kept private,
Me, I
or
think
go ahead?
okay, I think for me, I mean, people would want to say that they want to show off their boyfriends, they want to make people know that they are with this person, they want to showcase to the world how much they love this person. But for me, I think that privacy is very, very important. It's what they don't know. I always stand by that. So I would I would always opt for keeping my relationship private and not displaying affection and whatever it is on social media or even like PDA per se. So yes, I think privacy is key. And when it's like that, you are able to um gift, or I mean everything is done based on your terms, not on what social media is saying. So there's no pressure, or there's no bad information, there's no negativity, there's no bad influence. I mean, people start giving you advice. Hey, I saw your boyfriend here. Are you sure? This. But if you don't know that this is my boyfriend, you can see him and literally pass by him, but you don't even know he's the one. So
I
yes.
see. Jessica, what do you think?
I think it depends. I feel it's a mutual agreement between you two, because sometimes one might want it to be private, one wants it to be open out there. So it depends. But even if you go with private, I feel like when you step out there, it should also be private, because
Yeah.
you shouldn't step out and leave your boyfriend. Like, I don't know if you're getting me. So that
Yeah, I do.
when you step out, everyone knows. Not everyone knows, but when people try or something, it's not that you keep it private, but you still have boundaries when you step, regardless of the relationship being private.
Fayo says the private tool can be used to play Wikido. I don't know. But well, Mandy,
Oh
Mandy,
yes,
what do you think?
it's
Are you
true.
the Kiki is true, eh? So Kiki, are you the private person or the PDA person?
Oh, I'm a private person. But I mean, as don't be fair, it depends on my partner as well. Because you could be saying, let's keep it private, private. So now be so sherichi. He could have a second person and you never know
I see. I see. How about Mandy? Mandy, private or
a mutual
PDA?
understanding that we want to keep it private or we
I
want to make
think
it.
I think I'll go with private, but not a secret. Like if you ask me that am I dating, I'll say yes. Some people it's private and it's a secret. You will not see their boyfriends. They too are you ask them, are you dating? They will say no, me or they're actually dating and lying to people that they are single. So I think if it will be private, it shouldn't be a secret. You should be proud to say that you are dating someone, but you shouldn't lie. And me, I will not necessarily come online and come and create an account, maybe goals accounts and those things. No,
Yeah.
because I'm on social media. I see how people act when a couple on social media, like when they break up.
Yeah.
Like people laugh, people. It's like there's a whole lot of negativity everywhere, and I'm like, no, that's not really nice. So I think it's just best to keep it private. But that's my opinion. Yeah.
Asantwa, what about you? PDA or private?
So it should be private but not secret, as Mandy said. So sometimes you should be able to tell people that, oh, this person is my boyfriend, but not keeping it secret. So it's not necessary you putting it on social media, letting the whole world know that you have this person. You might even have the person and still the person will cheat. So that one there is there. So you should keep it private. It's not everything that you need to put out there. It's not everything that you need to put out there. So you just show people what you want them to see, not everything that you show out there.
Right. Florence says remain private until you get married. So Sydney, you said you are not in a relationship, but if you should ever get in a relationship, would you go private or PDA? Hi, Sydney.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. So would you ever go private with a relationship or you be in people's faces online? PDA.
Oh, I'll go with private, but then once in a while I'll come in like above,
Hey, right.
make you guys
Once in a
aware
while.
that we told you inside. Do you get it?
Yes, I do. Once in a while, you let people know that, oh, this is your girl, right? Oh, God. Okay. Now I want to know.
Yes,
Now,
yes, please.
all right. Now I want to know from you guys. Would you date someone who controls how you appear on social media? For Mandy, I know that Mandy has like an active social media. He has an active TikTok account. So Mandy, let's say you were dating someone or someone who wants to date you, and the person says, "Oh, you can post this, but you can't post that." Is that comfortable? Is that okay, or that's not okay? Tell me.
Okay, so I have kind of had an experience with that, like in the past, and it all boils down to insecurity, to be honest, from my perspective, because some people are insecure over the fact that maybe when you post, especially when you're not posting any kind of nudity or any kind of harmful content, maybe when you post, maybe guys will approach you even more and blah 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 blah. But as a lady, definitely, even if you walk from one place to another or you move from one place to another, the likelihood of someone approaching you is high. So if you're on social media, it doesn't really change anything. So it all boils down to the insecurity of your partner. If your partner feels like they're not really secure and they don't have like they don't have a hold of you, or they are not in charge in the relationship as a man, and they feel like any other man can easily come and take away their girlfriend, then I think they need to work on themselves, honestly. Unless the person or the girlfriend is posting some kind of content which is not right. Yeah.
I feel like this is the shades to the guys. Guys, do you agree? Do you agree, guys? Is Skepta still on? I think Skepta has fallen off. But Sydney, do you agree that sometimes it is
Yeah.
insecurity that makes guys want their girls to be out there on social media?
Please, I don't really get your question.
So Mandy was saying that sometimes a guy wouldn't want his girl to be so much out there on social media because, quote unquote, they may be insecure. And I'm asking if you agree. If you agree that
Yes. I mean, yes, because if you like the person, I don't think that should be a problem. And mind you, maybe the person was doing that before you met her or something. So I don't think you guys being in a relationship that should like change or something.
Kiki, what do you think? Would you date someone at all who this person doesn't want you to be yourself on social media? Would you say this person is a red flag?
I mean, before I met you, I already have a life of my own. So you can't come and dictate to me what I should do. If what I'm doing, as Mandy said, is inappropriate, that one you can say it. But I'm just posting normal stuff. You can't come and control my life because I already have a life before I met you. Yes. So you cannot be insecure about some things. If it's something inappropriate, fine. You have the right to come and say this thing is not right. But if it's a normal something that I am posting online, you don't have the right to control it.
Yeah, they cannot sit on your happiness, right? Okay.
Or they cannot sit on my happiness.
Exactly. Asanta, what do you think?
Especially those who do that, the guys who does that, they are the ones cheating.
Oh,
Those people have
so
a
the
bad
guys
character.
who are like, don't post this.
Yes,
Post this,
don't do this.
They are the ones who are
If
always
you
doing
do this,
something behind.
you bab. So they are mostly there just doing their thing. Like if they see you doing something small, then they get, I mean, they want to control you certain way. They are there cheating too. Those people,
Bad character. So
I feel you. Anyway, so now I want to know, you guys, as for Sydney says he's not in a relationship and he has never been in a relationship before. But I want to know, how do you guys as Gen Zs handle heartbreaks? Kiki, have you been heartbroken before? Hi, Kiki. Kiki, have you gotten broken heart before?
oh yes, me dear.
Yes,
She has, huh?
I can tell why.
it
Oh,
came to me. I was a source of joy.
oh yes, of course. You're my source of joy
Yes.
in the hard times.
Wow. Okay. I think Caleb fell off, but he's back. Caleb, we are asking if you've ever gotten broken heart before, and how did you handle it? Yeah, the way Caleb laughed, this laughter.
Hey, Jackie, you're not going to relax.
I'm not gonna make you relax. Tell me, have you ever experienced broken heart before, and how was it like?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Oh, you have? Did you cry?
Yeah. Oh, you cry sometimes.
Hey, it's kept that.
You cried, eh? How bad was it?
Inobe, you cry.
Yeah, when you love the person that much and the person does something that breaks your heart, you be all
Ouch.
emotional. As I said, mental health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Asantwa, have you experienced it before?
Yes,
How was it? How bad was it?
it was bad, but me, I don't know how I
So
was
the
feeling.
iron heart, oh, it
Me,
wasn't that bad. Don't
bad.
mind it.
It
This
was
girl.
bad, but me, nothing can shake me.
Hey!
You dear, nothing can shake you.
Before you leave me, I've already made up my mind.
Hey!
I
You've
don't
already
know,
left
but-
the person's self already.
I just make up my mind, then I make sure I am around people so that it doesn't get to me that much.
Then it means that you never loved the person, could it
Oh,
be?
I did. You see, it's only head that
You hard
bad.
girl, hard
It's
girl, don't mind it.
It's head that
Mind
bad
that
when you do a lot of investment. The investment part is the investment. That's what breaks their heart.
It's true. I agree with
But
this part.
sometimes
The
it's not about the
investment part
investment.
is the investment.
that breaks their
What kind
heart.
of
Darling, hey,
Sometimes
you
it's not
invest
about the
plenty.
investment.
Your time, your resources. I mean, but
Yes,
Your energy
you
and stuff.
invested in this
investment,
person.
no.
You've made this person who he is today. But the person just give you. Or they are hit so hard.
Body investment.
Limpopo said paying hostel fee. I agree.
Okay. So when you make investments in people and then later they say
Yes.
that I'm not interested, that can hurt you.
Hey.
That's when it hits you that bad. Like that's when Because I feel
Priscilla,
like if you haven't done any
Oh, Asanta
investment
is talking
Jackie
from
is
a
and
so
place of
true.
hurt.
Jackie is
Oh,
so
oh
true.
Sydney, go and sit
I
down.
see.
So I was
Francisca
talking
is
from
true, eh?
experience.
Tell me
I
about
know,
Experience.
it.
right?
How bad can
Yeah,
it get?
because you, especially when the values part, like maybe you don't do certain things, but just because of
Francisca,
this
talk
person, you
plainly,
go
okay?
like,
This is a candid chat. Talk plainly. Don't use ambiguous words. What values are you talking
okay,
about?
so for instance, you're a virgin and you go like, oh, I want to keep my virginity before marriage. But this person, I mean, you are so much in love with the person that you just want to give that part of you to the person. And then maybe you even get pregnant to get rid of the baby because the person is not ready. You spend your money on dishes, his clothes. Like you spend a lot of things, time and everything, and then at the end of the day, you've lost your. I mean, women are so keen on I'm a virgin, and then you've sacrificed this for the person, and at the end he goes like, oh, I can't do this anymore. I mean, it will hurt you very much because you sacrificed a lot, and there are certain things that you told yourself that, oh, you will not do, but because of this person you've done it. So yes, it will really hurt. Okay, me, I've not been broken hearted before, but I've seen people go through it, and it's not a pleasant phase.
Right, right. Mandy, have you ever experienced it before? Have you ever experienced broken heart? Were you the one who broke the heart, or your heart was broken? Which is which?
I would say I'm the one who broke the heart, but even though I broke the heart,
Hey,
we
Mandy.
were even though I broke that, we were together. So
Mandy.
I was still sad.
Heard them.
I was still sad, but I moved on with immediate effect.
Eh,
Hey.
I see. You moved on with
Immediate
immediate.
effect,
You were the one
pa.
who broke the person's heart, and then you moved on with immediate effect. I get it.
Yes,
I get it.
because of
Mandy,
the
are you sure you love the
reasons
person?
surrounding the breakup. Because of the reasons I was sad and everything, but because of the reason the breakup happened, I had to move on. I knew Enfa, so yeah.
I see. So, Priscilla, have you ever experienced broken hearts before? And what lessons did you learn?
Okay. I'm not too sure about that,
You've never been broken hearted.
but I've had to let some people go. So we spoke about our earlier conversation on the situationship. Even though it wasn't like a defined relation, you still feel like you were in a
Of
relationship
course, yeah,
before.
because there's some
So
kind of
having
emotional
to
investment.
yes, a lot actually. So having to let the person go feels like a broken heart. So in that case, I broke the person's heart. But it hurts, but you have to move on. Like Mandy said, you have to move on quickly. Once you realize that the so called relationship is no longer serving your purpose, and then once you know that it's not going anywhere, there's no clarity, there's no direction, you're just in there, you don't know what you're doing, then yeah, I mean, after a while, you'll be fine. Yeah.
It passes with time. So, Kiki, tell me, have you ever experienced broken hearts, or have you broken someone's heart before? And what did it teach you?
Please, I beg. Then break me my heart. Oh. So right now, I say me then love. We know this. So.
Away.
Uh,
So, Kiki,
is that
what have you
person?
learned?
Oh, Charlie.
What did you learn from those broken hearts?
I learned to always love yourself first. If you are able to love yourself enough, no matter what anybody does to you, yes, clack it.
Yeah.
You should love yourself first. If you have enough love for yourself, if nobody loves you, self, you are like, oh, I mean, I love myself, so I'll be okay.
Wow. Wow. I love
Hey,
this thing
that's
that
a
you
That's a
lie.
say.
lie.
That is not.
Yeah,
It's not
self
so
love.
easy like that.
Francisca, is it? It's not easy, huh? What about it does it not make it easy? Because I was going to ask my next question, that is love worth it at all? And now you are talking about it's not so easy to self-love. So I want to ask you guys, I want to ask all of you, is it worth it to give your time, your investment, your commitment to one person? Is it worth it at all? Francisca, I'm starting with you.
Is it worth it at all?
Yes.
Well, it depends. It
No,
depends on the
just so you have
person.
a better understanding of what
Yes.
I'm asking whether love in itself, in its essence, is it worth it to love someone? Is it worth it to be committed to someone? We talked about working hard, we talked about situationships,
So,
we talked
sorry,
about
your
all that.
line is breaking a bit. So I didn't hear or
Okay, I
know.
was asking, based on everything that we talked about, from situationships, from broken hearts and all that, is it worth it to love at all?
Oh, I'll say it's worth it because love is a very beautiful thing. If you're the right person, of course, it's very beautiful. It's very good to know that someone feels like this, like towards you, and someone is there for you. Like this special person is there for you at any point in time. You can reach out to the person. You can, I mean, lean on the person when you are going through hard times. You can share very fun and interesting moments with that person that you may not even experience that with any other person. So, yes, love is really worth it, but you should always consider who it is. Yeah.
Who it is, who it is. Okay, so we'll be wrapping up this conversation in exactly 4 minutes. But before we go, to anyone who is watching us now, I'm going to hear from Sydney, Mandy, Asantua, Kiki, Priscilla, and Skepta, and then Francisca. Tell us one thing for anyone who is hurting, someone who's been in a relationship and their heart has been broken, and they are saying that I'm not. Even Kiki is here. For Kiki may say that I've had broken heart, so I may not love again. What do you have to tell someone?
Please. Like
Yes.
me.
Asantua, I'll start with you. Asantua, what would you say to someone like Kiki who says my heart has been broken, so I would not love again? Tell me.
Kiki, I will tell you that there's someone out there for you. I don't know, but sometimes you don't meet the right person at immediately. It takes time. You go through the bush, the wrong people before you meet the right person. So
So,
there's
God,
definitely
when?
someone out there. I
when
mean, who will love you the way you want to be loved.
Wow. Wow. I think I love this from Asantua. Okay, Sydney. Sydney, what would you say to yourself who is hoping to be loved and to Kiki and to anyone else like Kiki?
Okay. So you getting, I would say that you getting your heart, you getting broken hearted isn't the end of the world. I mean, there are many fishes in the sea. So yeah, along the line, you get someone who would cherish you and all. So you just stay calm and trust the process.
Trust the process, indeed. Keta, what would you say to someone like Kiki out there who's watching, who is scared to take that risk again?
I advise her to take the risk because love is a beautiful thing. You should experience
Hey,
it.
Caleb,
So yeah,
experience. Love is a beautiful
you have
I
to,
thing.
get
you have to
another broken
experience.
heart, it is on you. It is on
Yeah.
you. Yo.
When you get the right person, you change your perception about love. And sometimes I
Okay.
feel we should also check ourselves and allow ourselves to be loved because sometimes, as Mandy said, sometimes traumas from previous relationship tend to stop people or prevent people from entering a relationship again and might miss the right person. But Media love is a beautiful thing. When you close from work, at least you know you have someone to talk to, keep you company, someone you can rely on. Kiki. So me, I advise you to take the risk. When they break your heart, take again. Break
Audition.
through.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be. Hmm.
Priscilla, you have 30 seconds. Mandy has 30 seconds. So, Priscilla, what would you say to anyone like Kiki who is scared to make that move again?
Okay, so to add to what everybody has said, I'd say love yourself, be patient with yourself, take your time, don't feel pressured to get into another relationship. You need to heal first, and then also surround yourself with people who can support you. It's okay to be alone sometimes, and it's okay to wait for the right person, because you'd rather be in a beautiful relationship than be in a relationship and be miserable. So just take your time, heal from your heartbreak, and then you should also learn from your previous mistakes, what maybe could have gone wrong, and don't think that you are the problem, especially if you were in a toxic relationship and then it ended. You should have a positive mindset, look forward to the future, and the right person will come your way. Yeah.
Awesome. Before I pick Mandy's comments, I've seen one of my big sisters has joined the conversation, Sedina Francisca. She says, why leave God out in your search journey? You can get your first relationship right, and you can get your first relationship first and then get it right. I think I understand what she's saying. And then Kobe says, fall in love with God first. That's absolutely true. So, Mandy, from you, finally, what will be that one thing you tell anyone who's looking to love and be loved? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that don't be scared to love again. And I also agree with Priscilla that you should heal first. You shouldn't go into a relationship with a broken heart. You should make sure you are healed so that you don't take that onto your partner and then cause a toxic relationship. And as they are saying in the comments, make sure that God is also involved in your relationship. Yes, thank you.
Okay, and then finally from Kiki herself and then Francisca. 30 seconds, guys.
Okay, so what I'll add on is you. They're always saying I should give love a second try, but what I'll say is I'm loving myself. Love yourself. Work on yourself first. If you are able to heal from your past traumas, getting your Prince Charming will be easy, and you feel so loved than you ever felt in your previous relationship. So work on yourself first and then heal first. And as Kobito said, make God the center of your relationship, and then you will get a better Prince Charming.
Hey, I love that. I love that. And then finally, Francisca, what do you have to say?
Okay, so I also say that yes, take your time. Like take the time that you need to heal. If it would take weeks, months, years, take all of that and heal. And I mean, go back to the drawing board, assess the relationship and then yourself. What did you do right? What did you do wrong? Learn from the mistakes, learn from even the good ones, so that if you need to repeat them in the new relationship, you can repeat. And the ones that are not good, you take them out. And yes, God first, and He will lead you to the right person. And when He leads you to the right person, do the right things that would help you hold on to the right person. So yes, that's what I'll say.
Oh my days, you guys. I didn't know, right? Like, so for everyone who has been underrating and underestimating Gen Zs, I hope that by this edition of Candid Chats with Jackie, your mindsets have been changed. Because these guys have spilled some truths and they've talked, I mean, they've said some really deep things that I don't know, but clack it, guys, clack it, clack it, clack it. But I want to say a very big thank you to Skepta, to Francesca, to Mandy, to Priscilla, to Kiki, to Sydney, to Ishmael, who joined at a point, and then to Priscilla, of course, to Asantewa. You guys have made this edition so beautiful and amazing. I've learned a lot. And one thing that I'm taking, well, not one, maybe two or three, that is to love myself, to heal, and not to go to the next relationship carrying baggage from the previous relationship. And then also that it's okay if I make investments in someone and then the relationship doesn't go as planned. It's okay to just move on, and it's fine. I can, and love is worth risking. It's worth taking the risk for. And that, of course, love is a beautiful thing. But one thing that we should all not forget is something that Sedina Francisca said in her comments, that you should seek God, and that your first relationship can be that one relationship that you take throughout to the end. And so thank you so much for making Candid Chats with Jackie a great experience. Love is indeed a beautiful thing. And so in this month of love, to Kiki and all the other people like it. So Kiki,
Hey, we are here.
Sydney, Mandy or not is not part. Francisca, are you dating? Francisca, are you dating?
That is not bad. Dope is not bad.
Yes.
It's Sydney and I, and Priscilla.
Okay, so Sydney, Priscilla, and Kiki. I hope that you find love.
Who told you that
at the
Sydney
right
doesn't have a
time?
boyfriend?
As I talk, sit down.
Girlfriend or something. Sydney has a girlfriend. That boy is
Sydney
a
doesn't have a girlfriend. He said it on this live. I hope that you guys
He doesn't have a
find
girlfriend, though.
I hope that you guys find love, and you do so at the right time. And whatever it is, I hope that it is healthy. I wish you healthy relationships, not relationships that you'll be every day you'll be praying and enduring. No, may that cup pass over your heads, guys. Thank you so much for making this edition so beautiful and amazing. Until next week. Next week we'll be back with the Millennials edition. Let's see what they have for us, guys. Until then, this has been fun. Yes, and thank you so much for joining. And before you go, tap on your screens, show me some love. Let's see if I can get to 12K before doing this live. Thank you so much. And please, if you're not following me, subscribe and follow. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Bye.
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 Hi.
Bye. Okanle, belated happy birthday, Okanle. I hope you had a great day.
Hey, Oki Blinks. I miss you.
Genevieve, thank you for joining. I saw all your chatter in
Right,
here.
so Kylie.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye. I'm ending
Bye,
the live
Jackie.
now. Bye. See you. Yes, everyone, go to Virtual University. Go and watch Virtual University on Springboard Facebook. Genevieve, bye. Good night. Ghana Gross is now joined. Ghana Gross, why are you late? Bye.